Welcome back to another episode of Seven Figure Products. Now, in this series, we are uncovering and revealing some of the top performing products that are listed on Amazon.com. Here on the channel, we're showing you how to start or grow your online Amazon business and different ways to increase your income, your impact, and your influence. So if you're new to the channel, quickly, please hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell because every single week we are dropping brand new videos showing you ways to get to the next level. Now, this one product is generating over $1.5 million in gross revenue. Now, if you're new to the whole business model or new to the channel, typically with Amazon products, we shoot for 20 to 30% margins. Now, you can have higher margins than 30%, and the higher the better, trust me, and you can have a little bit lower, but typically we like to see around 30%. That's my personal preference. All right, so this is a scented candle. Now, this company has multiple different types of scents. And when I did my research, I thought this was gonna be like a bath and body company or a wellness company or a home and kitchen, because this candle is actually in the home and kitchen category on Amazon. However, when going to their website, it looks like they have all different types of gifts, right? So they have candles, they have jewelry, they have home collections, they have all this stuff. It talks about their mission, their purpose. And when I was just doing my research, this was cool, right? One of the biggest things to adding value to your brand, building your brand perception, and also cross promotion and building your company through exterior traffic outside of Amazon is having your own website. Is it mandatory to get started? No. Is it mandatory to get to your first 10K a month? No. However, they do have a social media presence. You can see that they're big on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. I ran over to their Instagram because Instagram is my bread and butter, and they got over 20,000 followers. The page is pretty clean. So maybe you guys can check that out and do a little digging on your own, right? But going back over here, you can see that the sales price is $21.77 average per unit. The gross volume is $122,000 per month, which equates to just shy of $1.5 million per year. Now, the net on that gross of 122 is at $49,000. And by the way, guys, this awesome PDF that my team puts together, and this is literally our team that works with our AMZ Together clients, whether they're in our mentorship in our coaching program or they're a part of our Together program where we literally do all the heavy lifting and build the business for you. This is the kind of structure, the kind of reports, the kind of quality that you get working with us, right? However, if you want to download this, that way you can follow along with this video and you can go back and use it for your own reference when you're doing product research or you're just doing your due diligence. Down below, there's going to be a link. Go ahead and click that link, put in your information. I think it asks for your email address or something like that, and you'll be able to get access to this login where you can literally get all the PDFs, all of the resources, including this video for every seven-figure product series. So you can go back and literally watch all of these seven-figure products, these products that are crushing it, and you can get all of the due diligence, you can get literally all the metrics, the KPIs and everything. That way it'll help you whether you're looking for your first or your next product. With that being said, you can see that the average daily sales is 4,100, the average daily units sold are 188, average monthly sales are 122,000, average monthly units sold are 5,644, and the average product cost is $2. So if we click on this, it'll pop up. Here you can see a little bit larger. Some of the competition, they're not the only ones, guys. You don't want to be the only person in an industry making money. Like, yes, the goal is to make a ton of money. The goal is to have a successful brand, a successful product. However, it's a red flag when you're doing product research and you're looking into products and there's only one person that's crushing it. So here you can see that there are tons of other people. If we look at White Barn Candle Company, they have $31,000 in sales. If you look above that, Benevolence Fragrance, they're doing $271,000 with this one. Above is Homesick, they're doing $69,000. Yankee Candle is a big company, they're doing $184,000. Mrs. Myers, $150,000, right? So, and another thing I want you to take note is, this company is a private label small company that more than likely started on Amazon. And if you look at Yankee Candle, they're doing $184,000 here. Benevolence is literally doing $271,000 here on this one product and another $229,000 on this product. So they have SKUs that are literally competing with a nationwide store that is absolutely crushing it, right? So what does that mean? One of the most frequently asked questions is, Josh, what if I find a product and I think it's in a competitive niche? Or Josh, what if I find a product and the top players in the game are large box retailers or large brands? Should I walk away from it? And the answer is no, because Think about your buying psychology. When you go to Amazon.com and you buy things, I guarantee if you go and look at your order history, a majority of the stuff you're buying is brands you've never heard of. Why? Because they usually outvalue the big box names or the big box store names, and usually the price is good, right? So think about it, there's some type of value. So you're not too concerned about a specific name brand, you're concerned about the actual value. And that's people who shop on Amazon are looking for the value. That's why our number one goal and our secret sauce, this is the secret sauce to literally slaying the competition, is to just outvalue the competition. And outvaluing them isn't cutting the price. Outvaluing them isn't adding additional units for free. Outvaluing is just offering a better experience, a better quality product, a better quality packaging. The top 10 keywords, we have the list here, and it goes from candles to different scent candles, candles for different sex or gender. So this is research that you want to do, and this is the research that we're doing when we're getting ready to launch a product. Why? Because we want to see, well, what is the search volume? Here in the middle, you can see the search volume for just the keyword candles is 486,663. So we're doing our due diligence. People are making money, right? You literally see these people are making money. How do I know people actually have demand for this thing or this thing's growing, right? You can see literally there's keywords getting 100,000, 200,000, 486,000 searches, right? So that's a good indicator. Now to take it a step further, we can literally go over and look at the search volume. So if you see a spike like this, typically we like to see a horizontal line, which means that this product is going to sell every single month consistently. However, it's tricky, and I'm glad that this shows this chart because it's very tricky to identify the difference between a seasonal product, right, and a semi-seasonal product. We talk about not launching seasonal products, right? Because what does a seasonal product look like, right? Let's call this Christmas lights. And here you see at October, it really starts to peak. You can see at November, it starts to flatline, right? Because nobody orders Christmas lights in the middle of December, right? Well, some last minute people like me do, but it'll start to peak off and then it'll drop because nobody in January is buying Christmas lights, right? Now, people make money with seasonal products. However, we're trying to find products that are gonna generate consistent income every single day. Now, let's look at a semi-seasonal. Now, with the semi-seasonal product, it's very easy to get them confused with a seasonal product because you will see a little bit of volatility. However, as long as we're seeing these little camel humps is what I like to call them. So when you see camel humps, what does that mean? Well, at specific months throughout the year, there's an increased amount of sales. That is okay as long as through here and here and here and here, or the rest of the year, there is consistent sales. So this is the difference between a semi-seasonal and a seasonal. Whenever you see a pyramid where it's just flat line, boom, it shoots up and then it nosedives and then it goes like that. When you see that trend and you see that chart, you want to stay away from that. But when you see it nice and consistent waves, and then you have the camel humps where you have a few different humps, that's cool. All right, so the $1 million question is, how do we find these products? And again, if you're a part of the AMZ Formula Max, or Inner Circle, we show you step-by-step how to do this on live coaching calls. You also literally look over my shoulder inside of my computers. I show you step-by-step how we find these products. And if you're a part of AMZ Together, well, our team finds these products for you and gives you these reports, and we literally do all the heavy lifting for you. Down below, there's a link if you're interested in learning more about that. I highly suggest you schedule a call. It's absolutely free, and get all of your questions answered, right? You literally have nothing to lose and possibly a business to gain. Now, if you're trying to do product research, you need a product research tool. If you don't have access to Jungle Scout and you want to check it out, down below there will be a link for a discount. It's discountonjunglescout.com. That's discountonjunglescout.com. Now, we use the Opportunity Finder, which was a tool within Jungle Scout, and the filters that were used were average monthly units sold, 5,000, minimum average monthly selling price, $20. He excluded top brands and also had a category of home and kitchen. So these are the filters, the parameters that we use in order to find this product. And that's really all product research is playing with the parameters and the filters and adjusting these and tweaking these and seeing what the results are and then analyzing the results to finding a product that meets your criteria. If you don't know how to figure out what your criteria is or what type of product or inventory you can afford or what a winning product is, then check out other videos on the channel. I may pop one up here right now on the card that you can click on and check out at a later time, but we have over 300 plus videos here on the channel showing you literally anything and everything in regards to starting or growing your online Amazon business. Hey, if you haven't gotten my brand new book, One Product Away, I don't know what you're waiting for. It is jam-packed with nothing but value, actionable steps that you can implement to start or grow your online Amazon business, and literally some cutting-edge tactics that have not been revealed anywhere else, not even here on the channel. And the best part is it's absolutely free. I'm going to cover the cost of this book. All you have to do is cover shipping and handling, and we're gonna send it to you anywhere in the United States. There's also some goodies inside of that page, so make sure that you go to www.oneproductawaybook right now. And remember this, you're only one product away. All right, now it's time to have fun and open this thing up. So first and foremost, this is exactly how it came. It has this cello wrap. I'm huge on cello wrap. You guys hear me talk about cello wrap for multiple reasons. Number one, it keeps the product clean. Number two, it helps keep the product from smelling funny from being in the fulfillment center. And number three, it keeps the product from being scratched or tore or just arriving blemished or messed up, right? I can tell you, like, it came with these Batman ears here. Like, I would have liked it to be a little bit more custom fit, custom tailored, maybe taped, something like that. It does look a little sloppy. However, it's not gonna affect your sales. It's just a personal preference and some constructive criticism that you guys can take note on. I really like these to be shrink wrapped where it's really tight. That's my personal preference, right? This is actually just a poly bag. So they may have done this to save money, a couple pennies. When you're in high volume, a couple pennies makes a big deal. So this is a poly bag. That's probably why they did this, you know, is in their defense, is to save some money. So always try to look for ways to save money as you're scaling. However, don't sacrifice the quality of the product, especially of first impressions. The first thing you're gonna see is the packaging, so think about that. With that being said, the packaging is amazing. The first thing I noticed, for those of you guys who are OGs on the channel, you know I'm huge on crush factor. Nobody talks about crush factor, but my first product was fragile, and this is fragile because I'm sure it's a glass container, and there's nothing worse than getting returns and having damaged inventory because your packaging sucks. So what is crush factor? Crush factor is the structural rating for how tough the actual corners are. So if I was to drop this, like I'm hitting it pretty hard, it's not informing it. I'm literally trying to squeeze this thing as hard as I can, and it's not bending. So this is a really good crush factor, which is gonna protect the product. Really clean, really elegant. I like the logo, it's nice and clean, literally just gold with a little square around it. On the side, it talks about some stuff that they do, a little bit of their mission statement. It says, shine a light in the darkness. Each candle helps save a child from the darkness of sex trafficking. So if you believe in a purpose, or you have a purpose, or the company's purpose driven, or you are genuinely supporting a non-profitable organization, you can definitely incorporate that into your marketing. It definitely will help the sales. Down below, it has their website, it has their collection. Fragrance smells amazing. Now it looks like the candle actually is wrapped in a plastic, and it has a tie on it. And inside of the box was a few silica gel packets. Now this is something I used to do as well in my products, because for one of my products, my Bath and Body products, if moisture got into them, they would not be effective, or it would actually affect the fragrance and the strength of the fragrance. I do like that the wrapping is perforated, so I'm not struggling to open this thing, which is a really nice side note you guys want to take note of. If you have something that's going to be wrapped like this and it's not shrink wrapped, always see if you can get it perforated. That way it's easy to open. It also gives it a little bit more of a premium feel. Now, this is the good stuff. This is the stuff that gets me excited. Packaging, very, very simple. They're going for a minimalistic, modern approach with this, so not too much going on with the actual container itself. It is like a porcelain or a glass, something like that. However, I see in the candle this little thing right here. It says, claim your free gift, essential oil room spray. And then underneath that it says, have a question, help@benevolencela.com. So two things here. Number one, it's a lead magnet and an offer. Number two, they have clear their support. So it's good that the first thing that they see is their support in case they're not happy, so they don't have to go digging for support. Because if they're irritated or agitated, the more they have to dig to identify who to speak with, the more of an unpleasant experience it's gonna be, right? So we'll go to this website in a second and we'll see what goodies pop up. I just wanna look at the bottom, and again, we'll show you B-roll and pictures of this so you guys can see it. It has the fragrance, it has the average burn time, it has the benefits, And then of course it has the warning followed by the weight. So we'll show you this stuff in case you're in the topicals or ingestibles or consumables or flammable niches, because there are some things that you want to do. By the way, if you're not fully aware of any type of disclaimer or warnings or what you have to put on the labels, please do not wing it. Go to Amazon's terms of service, type in the product, type in the category, type in the niche, and it will tell you what you have to display, whether it's a choking hazard for all small plastic pieces for children, or whether it's the color of the product. If you have product dye coloring inside of your product, whether it's food grade or non-food grade, you have to display the actual color number, right? Like red 22 or whatever it is. There's specific things that you have to do to be in compliance to sell on Amazon, and even outside of Amazon to sell retail physical products. So make sure you do your due diligence. If you're a part of any of my programs, we cover all of this inside the program. You could always email support or bring this up on the live coaching calls. If you're doing this yourself and you're stuck, make sure you call Amazon and say, hey, I'm getting ready to launch this product. I did some digging around and I'm uncertain. What do I need to put? And they will tell you step by step what it is that you need. All right, so we typed in the website, which is benevolencela.com/free, which was on this sticker that was on the top of the candle. And now we're at this website. By the way, very clean website, very clean offer, straight to the point. Whenever you're doing lead magnets or you're trying to collect some type of user data or you're trying to do anything, you want to be clean, punctual, straight to the point. You don't want to make it confusing. You don't want to make it difficult because you'll have a high bounce rate. All right, and that's it. Another episode to 7-figure products in this series where we help you find your first or your next product. If you're interested in starting your online Amazon business and finding your first product, finding your next product, or having me and my team do all the heavy lifting for you, where we find the product, find the supplier, develop the product, and literally manage the entire business for you, click the link down below and schedule a call. There is no gimmicks, no catches. On that page, you're gonna watch a very short video that's straight to the point, explaining what we do and a little bit more about this process, why I believe in it, and I feel that it's still the best business opportunity that exists. There's literally nothing for sale on the page or nothing for sale on the call. They're literally just gonna answer your questions and identify if what we offer can help you and if this business is a good fit for you, and if so, how we can help you get to the next level. In a few seconds, you're gonna see a few videos popping up right here. Make sure that you check those videos out. And by the way, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you're notified every time we drop a new video, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, you're only one product away.